Everybody, this here is a little bit more of an in-depth update. I like to get a few quick videos out. All the new subscribers, some quick information that's real informative and handy to know. Everybody's really busy through the day, but this right here will help with some of the other things going on. So I'm gonna get this out, and it looks like Joe Biden is to welcome potential Stasi asset Olaf Schultz, who put Antifa in charge of Homeland Security in Georgia. A little bit about this here, and I won't go too much because we got a lot to do. As leader of Young Socialists in the 1990s, Olaf Schultz visited doomed, failing East German regime 9 times to dump the NATO in support of murderous communists. Schultz was welcomed by communist security head Egon Krenz, who was later found guilty of murders of the people trying to escape from over the Berlin Wall. Visit in East Berlin in 1984, Schultz was closely monitored and supported by Stasi's secret police, who praised the fact that the Young Socialists actively opposed the deployment of Pershing and big word, and cruise missiles in Western Europe. On one visit, Schultz had also a meeting at the Institute of International Politics and Economics, a front organization for the Stasi Foreign Espionage Department, HVA, noted Stasi historian Hubert Knob revealed. So this woman here has been in this for a long time. Biden is welcoming this person in to. You see here, she has now revealed Schultz's Interior Ministry. Nancy Faeser, social democrat who heads the federal police and Homeland Security, supports violent Antifa radicals. Faeser came into office in December promising to crack down on the right-wing extremists, which she called the greatest danger to Germany at the moment. And this is somebody that Biden is actively welcoming to be involved with some of our stuff. Just to let you know. Okay, let me get out of here. Try to make this as fast as I can. Over in China, we do know that we've got the Olympics going on. The Olympics, obviously, they're celebrating the human organ harvesting infrastructure that they so proudly endure. They love to promote. They actually actively promote sales of human organs to Muslims and another over there in Pakistan, where all the Muslims are. Forgive me, I'm not exactly up on all my geographics, but I do know that to be a fact. Now, that's a whole other video altogether. But with the Olympics going on, you think that the people that were going over there would be treated with a little bit of respect. But it turns out that there's dirty rooms, bad food, no internet, and poor living conditions and quarantine facilities of certain players on the fields and all. Olympic athletes who tested positive with COVID-19 and were forced to isolate at the Beijing Winter Olympics were complaining over the poor living conditions and quarantine facilities set up by Chinese officials. And I'm sorry, it's raining a lot today, so the roof is kind of noisy, so I can't do anything about that noise in the back. Team officials from Germany, Belgium, Russia, and other athletes were facing nightmarish situations like poor to no internet connection, bad food and training equipment, no dirty rooms, NPR reported. That's an NPR article. My stomach hurts, I'm very pale, and I have huge black circles around my eyes. I want this all to end. I cry every day. I'm very tired, said Vanastova on her social media. It was the food that she had a problem with, not the symptoms from the virus, and it's making her feel weak to compete. What do you think about that? Okay, not to mention, I did a video, and you can look it up on my other page if you're strong stomach to certain words. But they're brought back the anal swabs. China brought back the anal swabs for the test of the jab of the C-19. And we all know how they run the PCR test, to where it kind of like it's round and around and around and around, to where they'll find, it doesn't matter. They're going to find somebody, and these people probably don't even, have that problem that they're talking about. And Soros-backed Michigan Secretary of State Benson attacks the Gateway pundit because we're bringing all this stuff out. She's a terrible, awful woman. She's known for what happened in Michigan so far as the 2020 people picking process, and she's doing everything she can to cover up all the stuff that went on, whatever that is. Oh, and another one. Here you go. This is it. This right here just tickles me to death. I'd love to see it whenever people have to eat crow. U.S.-born figure skater slammed on Chinese social media after finishing last in an Olympic debut for China. And this girl here was an American, half American, half Chinese. Trained in America, used all Americans' equipment, the funding that backed her to get her where she was at. All the things necessary was brought to her by the American people to try to help this woman, become the person that she is as a competitor. and she decides to defect, and because of the fact that she got multiple deals through Victoria's Secrets, clothing lines that were China owned, and they threw a bunch of money at her, and she decided to defect from the U.S. She denounced her citizenship from the U.S., is going to be a citizen of the Chinese people and compete for the Chinese people. And now she sucks. U.S.-born figure skater who gave up her citizenship to I'm trying to talk too fast because I want to hurry up, so this is not working. Her Chinese citizenship to compete with the communist China got relentlessly attacked on the Chinese social media platform Weibo after taking a, which is a Chinese version of TikTok, by the way, Weibo, after taking a hard fall and finishing last in her Olympic debut. So Nana Boo, stick your head in doo-doo. I'm upset, a little embarrassed, Zhu said after her poor performance, according to Reuters. I guess I felt a lot of pressure because I know everybody in China was pretty surprised with the selection for ladies singles, and I just really wanted to show them that I was able to do, but unfortunately, I didn't. And you know what that means? Now that she is a Chinese citizen, she may be subjected to some of the Chinese stuff that goes on down there. Ha ha! So you know, they got wood chippers too, you know. And Zhu, 19-year-old U.S.-born figure skater competing in China in the Beijing Winter Olympics, was slammed on Chinese social media. She didn't do a very good job, took hard falls. The users on the Chinese social media platform Weibo didn't hold back questioning Zhu's selections over others. Xin Hangui is far better than her. I don't know why someone like this was allowed to represent China, wrote the commenter. Ha. So this is just another really good example of the left stepping on the rakes. That woman, that 19-year-old, Zhu Zi, how you say that? I think I got it right. You know, she decided to take a money deal. You know, she's born in Beverly Hills, and so California, I believe, is where she was at. So this, you know, anyways, let me get off of that. But that's just a good one. I love to see whenever people step on those rakes. And tomorrow, which is today, as of today, I'm reading this a little bit stuff. I'm just bringing a little bit of news. AZ Senate Government Committee considers 14 election integrity bills. Drop-up voting prohibition is going to be prohibited. No more drive-up voting. 1 day only. And, you know, just like it used to be, the normal stuff that we normally would see. And Ottawa police seize all fuel and propane tanks from Freedom Convoy trucks, cut off supply routes for protesters, which is not protesters, by the way. These are people who are just trying to demonstrate their freedom because of the fact that it's so being taken. And I have been in contact with a person on the ground who is an representative for the convoy Freedom Fighters, and his name is Jim. We did a stream. The best stream we could get, considering the signal and his he has a very busy schedule. We're supposed to do some more later, but at some point in time here, either today or tomorrow, I've got to find out when. But there's going to be a video coming. I'll lead you up to it. But he actually shows you boots on the ground. We because of the fact he was streaming with us last night, we were doing a pre-recorded stream. He was actually able to break up a police get together that were trying to take fuel before they actually declared a state of emergency, and that was a good thing because that got more truckers more fuel for the last them for however long they, you know, better than what they had. But you can see that this is a tactic known to you slowly you crimp down on all their. So we do the same thing whenever we're trying to you know, take down some infrastructure of an opposing party. You crunch their supply chain, you put them in tough conditions, and you wait them out. Simple as that. And so it's not good. It's not. I don't know what the countermeasure will be for the truckers, but I'm pretty sure that they're not going to go away right away. They're not going to go very easily, and pretty sure that what they'll do now. That, you know, these are the truckers, and all I can say is if they do make the truckers disperse and they do arrest any of these truckers, they've only made their problem worse because I'm pretty sure that the truckers will just not do anything at all, and we will pay them. We will take and we will fight. I will start directing people towards the gifts and go. As soon as they can get back up in line, we will pay the truckers not to work. That's what we'll do. And Biden does it. Biden pays everybody not to work, but they're just sitting on their behind throwing bricks through people's windows whenever Antifa wants to come up. We will pay people not to work to stand for freedom. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you all the new subscribers. I'm a self-employed auto technician. Anybody that's just watching this for the first time, and I do this work all by myself, and I've got a few minutes in between making some bills and some quotes, so I try to get the news out as much as possible. Thank you so much. Please check out Shannon at Devoted Patriots. That is my co-host. I'm also on a show called The Fox and the Archibald Show. You can check that out on This Way Network. It's on YouTube and it's easy to find, but that's me and Shannon. Shannon also has a YouTube channel himself. He lives in Texas and he's working hard as a patriot. So please check him out. Y'all, it's been wonderful. Thank you so much. I'm going to be fighting hard every day, and I've got a little bit more videos to come out this afternoon. I'm going to bring you some information about Robin Voss and how you can contact his office in Wisconsin. I got a phone number. Anyway, so thank you so much. Lots of love. God is in control. And a matter of fact, I'll put that Robin Voss phone number in the description so you can call it yourself and voice your opinion about what he's trying to do with sneaking these drop boxes in for our people picking process. I messed up the word, people picking process. Just check it out. Got lots of love. God is in control.